dear friends, dear UPSC aspirants, welcome to GALLANT IAS. Just trust in yourself and you will see the success. World history is an important area of your preparation in UPSC CSE mains part. World history is important for both your history optional and mains GS1 paper. Many core modules are there, and one of them is Industrial Revolution. Industrial Revolution, one of the core modules in your world history. And previously, UPSC asked so many questions from this Industrial Revolution. So you must study Industrial Revolution for your mains examination at any cost. What is Industrial Revolution? Suppose you imagine 100 people are working over there. They are hungry, and 10 mummies are cooking roti and sabji for them. 10 mummies cooking chapati or roti and sabji for these 100 people. Just imagine 10 mummies cooking 400 or 500 chapatis for these 100 people. It will be consuming long hours. So many manual labor is required for making this much chapatis or this much rotis and sabji. Now you imagine, instead of that, there is a chapati making machine which can make 1000 chapatis in a single hour. That will be bringing a drastic change in the method of production. Yeah, Industrial Revolution. Industrial Revolution is a drastic change. It's a revolution. It's changing the socio-economic pattern of a country because of the change in the method of production. Replacing hand tools with power-driven machines. Replacing hand tools with power-driven machines. That way, it is changing agrarian economy into an industrial economy. It is changing the method of production. It is a factory system of production. Production is done in huge establishments called a factory. It is a massive scale of production with the help of these power-driven machines at a lower cost of price or at a lower cost of production. And this massive scale production done in factory, it is for profit making. That is Industrial Revolution. This Industrial Revolution, it first happened in England in the 18th century, nowhere else in the world. So this question is very important. Why England witnessed Industrial Revolution for the first time? Not in America, not in Africa, not in Asia, not in Japan, not in Russia, not in China, nowhere else. Only in England, Industrial Revolution happened first time. Do you think the Enlightenment is the only reason? Laissez-faire is the another reason? Or Protestantism is another reason? So just to have a look into these main reasons of Industrial Revolution, why it first happened in England. Yeah, the first reason we will discuss, Agricultural Revolution. Under Enclosure Acts, the small-scale cultivators are removed and a huge area brought under a single owner, a single feudal lord. He started investing into the land and there is large-scale production. Now agricultural production is with the help of machines. New inventions happened there. Tiller is there, tractor is there, sowing machines are there, harvesting machines are there, fertilizers are there, chemicals are there. You see that now the method of production is altogether changed. There is drastic surplus production. Agricultural revolution resulted in surplus production of raw material which is required for factory production. Also, it released a large pool of these labor force. They are also required for factory system of production. So, agricultural revolution is one reason. It resulted in surplus production and production of this raw material in large scale, release of this labor force. All these three are required for factory system of production. Now, there is availability of the cheap and technically skilled labor. When agricultural revolution happened, many labor force being released and they are working in the factory system now. They are weavers, spinners, etc. Cotton industries, etc. You see, they are cheap labor, they are technically skilled labor, and they are employed in this factory system of production. Then there is a shipbuilding industry. England had a very massive shipbuilding industry. It had a very powerful navy. With the support of this navy, they established their sovereignty over this overseas trade, Atlantic Ocean. Over the overseas trade, England established its supremacy with the help of its navy. It conquered more colonies, okay, and a strong navy enabled this availability of or maybe supply of the raw material and also export of finished products to other countries, other continents. Colonies acted as the supplier of raw material and also supplier of raw material and also the buyer of these British products. So colonies offered these free markets for British products. Plenty of natural resources. Lancashire, Manchester, or this Yorkshire, especially Lancashire, Yorkshire, they had a rich availability deposits of this coal, iron, etc. So availability of the minerals or these natural resources, that is again another reason why this England witnessed industrial revolution for the first time. Japan doesn't had this, or Japan didn't have this. Okay, many other countries didn't have this availability of natural resources. So availability of natural resources that further stimulated the shipping industry or the steam power and these machine making industries, etc. Okay, availability of natural resources. Then Britain enjoyed a relative peace. That means no civil wars are there. A political stability, that was one of the major reason again why Britain witnessed this industrial revolution for the first time. In other countries, you can see they were almost engaged, different political parties were engaged in these civil wars. Then separation of this English church from Roman Catholics. Protestant movement happened here, and Protestantism opposed that dominance of Roman Catholic Church. Again, here you can see that, yeah, initially 1/4 of the national revenue of England that was dominated by this Roman Catholic Church. Now here, separation of this English church from Roman Catholics means that 1/4 of the national revenue can be effectively diverted for infrastructural development or productive activities that further facilitated the first happening of industrial revolution in England. A group of people, capitalists, you can call them capitalists, they are not ready to follow these bands of the church. They are not orthodox in their attitude. They are driven by modern scientific temper, rationalism and reasoning, etc. They are hardworking and they are ready to take risk, and of course they are supporting capitalism. Okay, so this particular pool of capitalists also a reason why England witnessed industrial revolution for the first time. Then of course England had these credit facilities, Bank of England, National Debt Bank, etc. They provided credit facilities to manufacturers. That was also a reason. Yeah, England witnessed industrial revolution for the first time. Okay, they provided credit facilities at a nominal interest. So take care that, and laissez-faire, a popular theory was strong there. Laissez-faire means the means and methods of production and distribution, it is totally controlled by private parties, no interference by the government. So such doctrines also further stimulated the growth of industrial revolution in England. Okay, so take care. These are some popular reasons why England witnessed industrial revolution. Okay, so existence of this Bank of England and National Debt Bank, providing credit facilities to manufacturers. Yes, then there is existence of this laborious, progressive, yes, receptive class of pool of capitalists. Then separation of English church from Roman Catholics, relative peace England enjoyed, availability of plenty of natural resources, more colonies, yeah, shipbuilding, a powerful existence of a powerful navy, cheap and mobile and technically skilled labor force, then agriculture revolution. All these are some reasons why England witnessed industrial revolution for the first time. Thank you. Please do subscribe our channel for more sessions.